Emperor Taco is ready to go and play some energy sets, continuing the plan of just going for the sets that are going to be in the upcoming 4-player game tournament. Just seemed like a good random way to pick some games to do videos for you guys. Looks like I'm kind of liking the Hornet's Knot to start with. Dark Walker's an option. I'm going to take the Hornet's Knot. I like that it gives me, and I think I will take the Spike Merchant. I was kind of iffy whether or not take that card when I don't have a lot of energy and a lot of potential for other ways to make energy right off the bat. I feel very tempted to take it, otherwise I don't. Dark Walker is tempting. Reality Sculptor, I think at this point is probably better. I have a lot of high potential if I can flip the into the Tribesman off the Hornet's Knot to make that card real good at least once or twice, so I'll go ahead and take it. I don't particularly like, if I can talk, Arbiter of the Lost, so no real debate right there as to whether to skip banishing a card. Like I said, I don't really love the Spike Merchant either, but look at this. I get to flip the Hornet's Knot Tribesman, and that is big game. Okay, so I'm going to copy it right off the bat, and now I can either take the Ritualist or the Ilya. It's the Ilya. I mean, I don't think you pass that. I know the Ritualist makes the rune for me, but I think the Ilya is just such a huge play, and I just don't love Monastic Tutor. I think I could probably do without Monastic Tutor at this point. I'm wanting to keep my deck thin so that I can draw the Ilya as much as possible, and combinations of Reality Sculptor and Hornet's Knot Chieftain as much as possible. Nothing wrong with banishing. I'll go ahead and do it. And then I'm thinking maybe one more Mystic. Trying to set up a pretty sweet late game deck here. I've got an advantage with the Ilya and the Chieftain and the banishing I've been doing, so I want to just continue along those lines. He was forced into the Dark Walker to try to keep up with the banishing, and so now I'm going to be able to, fortunately, actually take the Ritualist, and I am just really set up. The Tutor is almost impressive at this point because I'm going to have the energy to use it probably, and I'm going to be making a lot of power, so the game is going to be ending a little bit sooner. So now I'm rethinking it a little bit. I'm going to not take it. I don't think it's impressive enough that I need to worry about it. Like, if he wants it, he can have it. And I don't think that 1 or 2 points is going to make that much of a difference for me. And it's like a card you're kind of gambling on anyway, and I don't feel the need to gamble that much at this point, so staying away from it. Meanwhile, he took out the Vault Sphinx and got him a heavy infantry, and so he's trying to build that Rift Watcher's, what's the card called? Rift Walker's Axe game up there. Still don't want the Tutor that bad. I would love the Portability. Can I have it for 4? This is not don't get to haggle. This is kind of an exact science kind of thing here. So, just not gonna buy anything that turn. I have some really good cards, and I want to draw them. I don't want extra heavies. I don't want mystics. I'm pretty happy with what I have. Hands will be better. That one just didn't do much, and that's fine. So now I've got a huge Ilya. Going to have lots of energy. Probably going to want that Smoke Tyrant because of the Ilya. I also want to pick up the Portability, and the Ursine should help me do that. And that worked out just fine. The Spirit is also pretty good. It might even be better. I'm going to take the Tyrant. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Yes! Alright, piling the energy. Yeah, I think the Portability's better. It draws me a card every turn if I'm going to have the kind of energy that I'm probably going to be able to have. Still don't want the Tutor. I've made up my mind on it. 2 or 3 turns from now, when it gets really close to the end, I may want it. But I have this suspicion that this game is going to be decided by that point. because I've really come out to a really sweet like late game deck start, and I just think my deck's going to be real good. I'm gonna banish. I could almost banish the Spike Merchant at this point. I got some stuff out of the way. But I won't. I think I'll just banish an Apprentice. Keep the Merchant for now. I still want the energy. I'm gonna take. Wow, that is really tough. I kind of want the Omnicron, but I also want the Hornisnot. Hornisnot's 2/2 every single turn. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Hornisnot first. Then we'll draw into the deck, see what happens here. Copy the Chieftain. Because here's the thing, I don't think I really need the Omnicron very often, but I'll take it now. You know, it's not bad to have. Still don't want the tutor. I'll see plenty of energy this turn. I'll be able to energize whatever I want. And what I want is a Portabillet. Now I just have to draw it. It's cool to play the energy sets every now and again. Pretty ridiculous things happen with energy. What is going on here is I got to flip a Chieftain quickly, and also got to pick up the Ilya with the Chieftain since I flipped it. And so ridiculous things are happening. Next on the agenda, beat Herald of Doom. I can already energize my Runic Hornisnot, and so I will. I can hit a big Deviant Fiend here, or I could banish with Phase Fiend. So I could Deviant Fiend for 10. Probably should go ahead and do that. Probably more important than getting a card banished with the Phase Fiend. And now I'll take the Truth Seeker. It's more powerful for me right now than the Tome. So I'm glad. I feel pretty glad I've kept that Monastic Tutor out of my way. My opponent has also done so. Which, I think is showing good restraint. I think, he doesn't seem to have the energy probably to keep it going very well either, and maybe doesn't really want to. I think I've already energized the Effigy, but I could go big. I could go big and hit the Herald of Doom, and that's probably more important again than the banishing. It's a tough call because I'm about to shuffle. Yeah, I think because I'm about to shuffle and I don't want to draw those Apprentices again, I'm going for the Effigy first. That's 2 cards I won't have to draw, and then we'll beat the Herald of Doom hopefully later on, and then I can beat the Phase Fiend as well. For another card I won't have to draw, which in this case is going to be the Spike Merchant. It's done its job. And then I get more card draw going on. So then I'll beat the Serpent to set me up to use all my need energy stuff next turn, and just the easy Dendris because I can energize it easily as well. Now I just kind of hope he doesn't energize a Herald of Doom and somehow swing this game. It is a swingy couple of sets. I'm not sure that it would swing the game entirely to his favor anyway, but it's just part of the plan. It's part of what I want him to do, to kind of put this game away for good and for sure. He did not beat the Herald of Doom, so probably in pretty good shape here. Get to draw a couple of cards here. I'm going to try to go for the Herald of Doom, although it's in good tight play, maybe I banish it just to be sure. But since I'm playing for the big play here, I'm going to leave it out there. And now let's see, anything that draws cards? No. So what I really want is to draw the Ilya, so I don't want to put anything else in the way of the Ilya. So I won't buy anything before I shuffle. Sometimes you just get to draw exactly what you want to draw. And since I am going big, I want all the energy I can get for the Ilya. And I'm going to buy the cheap cards out of the way. And there we go. Okay, so it is Ilya time. Into Herald of Doom. Into all the cards in the center row. Killer's Riftwalker's Axe, just for good measure. Just acquire all of these cards. There we go, all 7 of them. Yeah, and that's pretty sweet. So Plunder Devil can get a huge thing. It can even get a construct. So that's fine. We'll take the Zeta Arsenal. And then just do a little banishing, but I don't think we have anything to banish. I had to take the monastic tutor, unfortunately. I do get to copy the runic Cornice knot. And that's just good value. And then we just buy up what's the max value here, not having to think too hard about it. And that will do it. So seems pretty simple. Just can't emphasize enough that this card, when you can energize it quickly, is amazing. Got some really sweet payoff to draw it together with the sculptor. I mean, basically that was the game, and that's the thing about, especially an energy set. But in a lot of times, a game of Ascension can come down to what sweet play can you make early to get your deck way, way, way ahead of your opponent's deck, and that was it in this game. So that did it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Emperor Taco, thanks for the game. Good game. Everybody, please like and subscribe. I'll keep churning out these videos. Hope y'all are enjoying them. I'll see y'all next time.